What if I told you a man from Arizona legally avoided tens of thousands in taxes simply by moving his money? No risky stocks, no crypto. Just one smart move that most retirees still don't know they can make. And here's the kicker. He didn't even realize the full benefit until his accountant pointed it out. His name's Greg Palmer, a retired aerospace engineer from Mesa. Greg rolled over $512,438 from his 401k into a gold IRA, and thanks to how he did it, he protected his retirement and avoided a massive surprise tax bill. I'll tell you Greg's full story in just a second, but first, we need to talk about what's happening right now in the economy. According to Bloomberg, inflation is still rising faster than expected in 2025, and whispers of a second interest rate hike are back on the table. Meanwhile, President Trump recently slammed the Federal Reserve, calling their money printing a betrayal of American savers, and the IRS, they're under pressure to increase audits and collect more unpaid taxes, especially from retirement accounts. That's why more and more retirees are taking advantage of something called a gold IRA rollover, a unique IRS-approved move that allows you to shift retirement funds into physical gold and silver without triggering taxes. But here's the catch most people miss. How you do the rollover matters. One mistake can turn a tax-free move into a taxable event. That's why stories like Greg's are so important. See, Greg had always done things by the book, but when the market started dropping last year, and his traditional IRA lost over $94,000 in just a few months, he said, "Enough is enough." "I didn't want to ride the roller coaster anymore," he told me. "I wanted something real, something I could actually hold in my hand." So he requested the free gold IRA guide I'll link to at the end of this video. And after a no-pressure call with a specialist, he discovered he could do a direct rollover, meaning the funds went straight from his 401k provider to his new gold IRA with zero taxes owed. Now he sleeps better knowing his retirement is backed by real assets. And his kids? They're set to inherit something far more stable than a volatile stock portfolio. Greg's story isn't unique. Retirees across the country, from Florida to Texas to the Carolinas, are realizing that tax-smart rollovers aren't just about owning gold. They're about keeping what you've already earned. So if you've got $100,000 or more in a traditional IRA, 401k, or similar account, here's what you need to know. Gold IRA rollovers are 100% legal and IRS approved when done correctly. You don't pay taxes when you move money via a direct rollover. You stay in control. You're not selling everything. You're simply diversifying into something real. But none of this matters if you don't get the details right. That's why I highly recommend you take the same first step Greg did. Grab your free gold IRA guide using the link below. It comes with a no-obligation, education-first phone call with a specialist who'll walk you through how it works, whether it makes sense for your situation, and how to avoid triggering taxes. There are no pushy sales tactics, no free silver gimmicks, just real education, one-on-one, with someone who will take the time to actually listen to your goals. You worked hard to build your retirement. Now it's time to protect it, for you and for the next generation. Don't wait for the IRS, the markets, or another bank failure to make your decision for you. This story started with a free guide. Yours can too. Click the link, get your questions answered, and see if a gold IRA rollover is right for you. You deserve peace of mind. Let's help you get it.